Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. For this video, me and my group members will present on the topics protective effect of food-grade lactic acid bacteria against oxidative stress. What are the characteristics of lactic acid bacteria or LAB? LAB strains belong to beneficial bacteria. These microorganisms, mainly lactobacillus and streptococcus, are well known for their ability to produce lactic acid as the main end product of their anaerobic metabolism. The LAB are either rod-shaped or spherical and are characterized by an increased tolerance to acidity. LAB are amongst the most important groups of microorganisms used in the food industry. LAB of the genus Lactobacillus, Pediococcus and Leuconostoc are able to grow and thrive on fermented using high salinity. Each genus of LAB has different optimum growth temperature, but generally the optimum temperature for growth of LAB is 30 to 45 degrees Celsius. LAB have been widely used in the food industry due to their various roles, such as acting as probiotics, acting as natural preservatives to improve food shelf life and reduce spoilage, and generally improving food safety. Their common occurrence in foods, along with their long-lived uses, contributes to their natural acceptance as generally recognized as safe for human consumption. Next, what is actually oxidative stress? Oxidative stress is defined as an imbalance between the production of reactive oxygen species ROS and the antioxidant capacity of the cell. ROS is a type of unstable molecule that contains oxygen and that easily reacts with other molecules in a cell. As a passive effect, ROS can be detrimental to cells due to oxidative damage to lipids, proteins, and DNA. All ROS are extremely harmful to organisms at high concentrations, causing peroxidation of lipids, oxidation of proteins, and damage to nucleic acids, enzyme inhibition, activation of programmed cell death pathway, and ultimately leading to the death of the cells. Such damage has proven to be the cause of a number of human pathologies such as cancer, cardiovascular, and neurodegenerative diseases.
Hi, I'm Nurdan Damatul Mamat. Next, I will explain about the function of lactic acid bacteria. Lactic acid bacteria have a lot of many functions, especially in fermentation, such as milk fermentation. In milk products, lactic acid bacteria dominates the microflora and several species are engaged in dairy products. Lactic acid bacteria contains proteolytic action and is essential for the production of flavor compounds in the final product. The meat industry employed a variety of lactic acid bacteria strains as starter culture. These starter cultures were isolated, selected, and confirmed after being obtained from lactic acid bacteria sequence activity. Then, because of its ability to convert milk protein, lactic acid bacteria has the most significant property of acidifying milk and imparting texture and flavor. Then, the function of lactic acid bacteria as preservative. Normal milk can only be preserved for a few hours, while the lactic acid bacteria fermented milk product can be kept for a year. Some types of cheese can be kept for up to 5 years. Because of its organoleptic qualities, fermented foods are more popular among consumers than unfermented foods. During of acid production, the pH drops below 4 degrees Celsius, halting the growth of pathogenic microorganisms. These germs are capable of causing sickness and spoiling milk. Last but not least, lactic acid bacteria as an antimicrobial agent. Lactic acid bacteria creates antimicrobial metabolites during the fermentation process, which include organic acids such as propionic, acetic, and lactic acid as end products. They produce an unfavorable environment for the growth of harmful microorganisms and spoilage. According to certain research, lactic acid bacteria fermentation helps to avoid diarrhea disorder by altering the bacterial composition in the intestine. Bacteriocin, which are protein antimicrobial compounds, are also produced by lactic acid bacteria. Some kinds of lactic acid bacteria may provide a variety of health and nutritional benefits. Improved lactose utilization is one of them. In lactose maldigester calcium yogurt, the bacteria that make it contain the enzyme D-galactosidase, which can help them absorb more lactose. Then, as a cancer inhibitor, many anti-lactic bacteria produce anti-carcinogenic or anti-mutagenic effects that can help prevent colorectal cancer. Lactic acid bacteria also acts as an antioxidant which has numerous health benefits. Lactic acid bacteria strains exhibit antioxidant properties and utilize enzymatic pathway to inactive ROS, such as the copper and ADH oxidase, peroxidase system and catalase. benefits. Aside from the nutritional content of food, control of intestinal infection, and regulation of blood cholesterol level, there are other advantages of lactic acid bacteria. Certain infectious disorders such as traveler diarrhea and rotaviral diarrhea can also be prevented. Lactic acid bacteria's most well-known benefit is that it acts as a probiotic.
Food-grade lactic acid bacteria are generally regarded as safe microorganisms with a wide range of application in industry. They are ideal microbiome biopreservative because they have been proven safe for humans. They also have no negative effect on nutritional properties in food, effective at low concentration, active in refrigerated storage, and the specific strain have their own health-promoting effect. Specific food-grade lactic acid bacteria has been linked to a variety of essential biological functions, including the manipulation of intestinal microbiota, pathogen suppression, immunomodulation, stimulation of epithelial cell proliferation, fortification of the intestinal barrier, diarrhea prevention, and reduction of lactose intolerance. Furthermore, some lactic acid bacteria, particularly lactobacillus strain, have been suggested to have antioxidant properties. These bacteria strains are commonly found in human intestine. Hence, they can interact with their host and may exhibit their antioxidant effect as whole cell or through the release of various metabolites such as bioactive peptide and polysaccharide. Furthermore, these microorganisms may release their intracellular content into the gut, acting as an antioxidant in the intestine. On the other hand, these food-grade lactic acid bacteria produce antioxidant metabolites that can be used to prepare fermented products.
In conclusion, food-grade lactic acid bacteria are important as potential antioxidants that these bacteria need as part of the daily diet that plays an important role in the prevention of chronic degenerative disease associated with oxidative stress.
Now move to Q&A session. First question, what are the risk factors of oxidative stress? There are many factors that may increase a person's risk of long-term oxidative stress. First one is obesity. Excess fat cells produce inflammatory substances that trigger increased inflammatory activity and free radical production in immune cells. Other than obesity, diets high in fat, sugar, and processed foods, exposure to radiation, smoking cigarettes or other tobacco products, alcohol consumption, certain medications, pollution, exposure to pesticides or industrial chemicals can also increase the risk of developing oxidative stress. Second question, we know that ROS levels that are too high are cytotoxic, but what happens when it is too low? So ROS has an important role in the immune system. Decreasing ROS levels will inhibit the activation of proper immune responses, thereby leading to immunosuppression. A lack of ROS in the immune system can cause disease states that impair an individual's ability to fight against foreign invasion. Therefore, the body requires a balance in its ROS levels for homeostasis. If the level of ROS exceeds that which the body can handle, then oxidative stress occurs. On the other hand, if the level is too low, reductive stresses occur and can also cause pathologies ranging from cancer to cardiomyopathy.